Now we're on. We do not own the rights to this music, but we appreciate the artistry that went into it. Thank you. So before we get started, last week's playlist, if you hear, was all about boys, and this week's playlist is all about girls. And I've literally been working on the playlist all day, so it's usually, I've been working out for a long time, but I've been taking songs in and taking them out because I was like, is that too misogynistic? We need to have girl power and all this kind of stuff. So it's kind of like combination of a little bit of all of it. Because women rule the world, right? Girls rule the world, that song's on there. And Dom's not here. Dom was going to come to class. He wanted to hear Beyonce. I put it on there for him. I also, if you guys are unaware, run my own yoga studio out of Edwards Greenhouse. It's over off of Hill Road. It's called YogaPop. And so I'm there every day except for Wednesdays and Sundays, 9:30 to 11. It's really awesome to do it. In the spring and the summer, we're still inside. In the spring and the summer, we go outside in the garden, and then in the fall and the winter time, we're inside, and they create a space with plants and flowers and trees around me. It's really beautiful. So I'm also out there. And this summer, the Friday evenings from 7 to 8:30 in the month of June, I'm going to be doing a sunset yoga class out at Red Chair Lavender and Eagle. And it's going to be limited. We're going to only have like $20 people per class. So if you guys want to do that, if you have any of you guys ever been out to the farm? Have you been there? You have? It's beautiful, right? Yeah, so we're going to do some yoga out there this summer. So watch me on YouTube. If you guys can't make it to class, all of the classes are recorded and put on YouTube. And then Jason Allen Carr on Instagram, Jason Allen Carr on Facebook, and then YogaPop on Facebook, if you will like those. So anyway, let's just get started. I'm excited. It's going to be fun. Let's all, let's just all start in a seated mountain. Let me start this. I'll show you what it looks like. Oh, you're gonna take me home tonight. Celebrating the ladies. Down beside that red fire light. Let's all come into our seated mountain. Just rock the body side to side. I'm just gonna sit up straight. So let's take the hands out to the side. Just reach out through those fingertips. And feel a triangle from the crown of your head out through the fingertips and moving across your mat. And with a lengthened spine, just start to feel your breath here a little bit. Take your left ear to your left shoulder. And then come to center. Take your right ear to your right shoulder. Come back to center. Dip your chin towards the chest and roll it over to the left. And then take your time slowly rolling it over to the right. Just take it back and forth a couple of times here. And then let's come meet back up at center. Let's just gently take the right hand to that left knee. Roll the left shoulder. Look over your left shoulder. Lengthen the spine, sitting up straight. And then gently come back to center. Take your left hand to your right knee. Roll your right shoulder. Look over your right shoulder. And then come back to center. Let's just roll ourselves up. Let's stretch out the inner thighs first. Just take the knees up wide. Set the hips back. Just kind of rock back a couple times here. And then line up the knee and the ankle with the foot square. Hands just underneath those shoulders. Touch the pelvic bone backward. So you feel a C curve in your lower back. If you don't feel a C curve, you're tucking in the wrong direction. And then just press the hips towards the heels. And then let's bend those elbows just slightly here. Bring the right ear towards the floor. Gently press through the palms. Slowly come back up. So it's like we're doing a slow motion push up, take it to the other side. Just take it back and forth a couple times. Lean slightly forward, bring the big toes together, and then let's press the hands towards the body. Just pause here, sit up straight. Feel the glutes, kind of feel the body here. And then let's bring the hands in front of us. Press through the palms of the hands to help bring those legs together. Come around onto the back of the mat. Let's just sit onto the heels for a moment here. Maybe bring the hands up and lift the knees up off of the floor. And then maybe take the hands up here. And then let's slowly come forward into a tabletop position. The knees are going to be directly underneath the hips. And let's just tap the tops of the feet into the mat. Belly buttons in tight. And then let's curl the toes and just roll the toes back and forth right here at center. Take the heels out to the side to get the inside of those pinky toes. Bring the heels together, getting the inside of those big toes. Curl the toes at center. Sit all the way back onto the heels. Take the hands around and spread the toes a little bit wide here. Gently press the knees slightly forward, sitting up straight for a little C curve in your lower back. Let's find some breath. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down to the side. Bring the hands in front of you. Tabletop, tap the feet again. Come to stillness. On an inhale, drop your belly, look up. Feel a C curve in your lower back. Take the hips side to side. The belly button's in tight. You're going to come up to center. You're going to bring the chin to the chest, the belly button into the spine. Press firmly through the palms of those hands. Going deep into those shoulder blades. Come up over the wrist just slightly. Gently press back towards the heels all the way. Staying in your cat pose, slowly coming all the way back up. Come up over those wrists just slightly. And then press yourself all the way back towards the heels. Let's walk the hands all the way over to the left. Lean into your right shoulder. Come back to center. Hands go over to the right. Lean into your left shoulder. And then let's come back to center. Walk the hands towards the body. Come back forward into your tabletop. Drop the belly. Cow pose. Take it back and forth here. We're warming up that spine. Going into your cat pose. And inhale up. Exhale in. Inhale up. Let's meet back in center. Take that left hip over that left heel. Circle around to the right. Cross the body to the left wrist and then the right wrist. Take it back to that left heel, left wrist, right wrist. And then just take it in that circular motion here. And then come to center, take it in the opposite direction. Right hip, right heel, circle around to the left. Cross over to the right wrist and then the left wrist. Back to the right heel, left heel, right wrist, left wrist. And then come back to center. Walk the hands slightly forward, curl the toes, downward facing dog. Pedal your feet one heel at a time here. You're gently pressing away from the palms of the hands, protecting the wrists. Gently press into the fingertips. And then come to center. Head and neck are relaxed. Feet are hip width apart. Bend the knees 6 to 12 inches above the floor. Press away from the palms of the hands. Relaxing the head in between those shoulders. Gently pressing the belly button toward those thighs. Feel that deep lengthening of the spine. Take the hips high to the sky. Let's slowly lower those heels towards the floor as you press away from the palms of the hands. Bring that head deeper in between those shoulder blades. Take the right leg high, point to the sky. Let's bend the right knee and stack it. Look underneath your left armpit at your right big toe. Right leg down. Take the left leg high, point it to the sky. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Look underneath your right armpit at your left big toe. Left leg down. Take the right leg high, point it to the sky, bend the knee, stack the hip, full body stretch as you fall to the outside of your left foot, dropping your right foot, flipping your dog, right hand goes overhead, lift the hips. Come back to center. Take the left leg high, point it to the sky, bend the knee, stack the hip, fall to the outside of the right foot, dropping your left foot close to the body, left hand overhead, lift the hips towards the sky. Come back to center. Take the right leg high, point it to the sky. We're going to bend the knee, stack the hip. Take that right knee to 2 circles to the right. Pause. 2 circles to the left. Take the leg high, right knee to the right, to the nose. Pause. Right leg high. Right knee to right elbow. Right leg high. Right knee to left elbow. Right leg high. Right leg comes all the way through to the front. Follow with the left foot, feet together. Inhale, flat back. Crown of the forehead forward, shoulder blades together. Hands just above or below the knees. Exhale, forward fold. Let's make adjustments. Palms face up next to those feet. Let's make adjustments here. Can we fix the music at all? Is that possible? The sound? Let's relax the head and the neck as you look back between the legs. Lean into the toes and the balls of the feet just slightly. And then press into the heel. Lengthen up the back of the leg, reaching up through that pelvic bone. And then relax the muscles of the lower back. Relax the muscles of the mid-back. Relax the muscles of the upper back. Rolling those shoulders forward, going deeper into that forward fold. Inhaling, lifting the hips to the sky. Exhaling, relaxing the body from the waist all the way down to those fingertips. To root and rise, bend the knees deeply, palms face down next to the feet. Bend the knees all the way up, hands out to the side, nice deep breath in. Take a slight back bend. Exhale, hinge, slow motion. Draw the hands up the legs, inhale, flat back. Take the hands to the mat, right foot back, left foot back. Let's find a plank. Eyes of the elbows forward, feet are hip width apart. Press into those fingertips, come up over the wrist just slightly, and then press the heels away. Feel the hamstrings pressing out the back of the legs. Feel the strength in the arms, belly buttons in tight. Bring the front of the thigh to the bone, squeeze the glutes. Let's find a modification for a flow. We're going to drop to those knees. Flip over those toes, elbows slide down the ribs, touch the nose to the mat, inhale, lift the chest, baby cobra, make adjustments. Let's start by rolling the right shoulder, rolling the left shoulder, elbows together, and then bring the chin towards the chest. Zip up the legs nice and tight. You're pressing into the tops of the feet, bringing the knees up off of the floor as you reach out through the toes. Elbows in tight, look up. Feel that resistance. Reach out through the toes. Chin towards the chest, lengthening the spine. Lower the knees. Press into the palms. Come all the way up. King Cobra. Look up. Curl the toes. Press up, downward facing dog. Let's try the modification together with the breath. Inhale into plank. Exhale down to the knees. Lower yourself all the way down. Make all of those adjustments into your baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take the left leg high. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Take little circles to the left. To the right. Left knee comes to the nose. Pause. Left leg high. Left knee to left elbow. Left leg high. Left knee to right elbow. Left leg high. Bring it all the way through to the front. Follow it with the right foot. Feet together. Inhale. Flat back. Crown of the forehead forward. Shoulder blades together. Exhale once again. Forward fold. Palms face up. Next to those feet. Make all of those adjustments once again. Relaxing the upper body forward. Take your awareness to the hip joint and release the hip joint, allowing the body go further forward. Lean into the toes. Lean back into the heel, press into the heel, lengthen up the spine. Inhale. Exhale, relax the upper body once again. To root and rise, take the palms face down, bend the knees, root and rise all the way up. Nice deep breath in, hands out to the sides, slight back bend. Exhale, hinge, slow motion. Draw the hands up the legs into a flat back. Hands to the mat. Left foot back, right foot back. Find your plank. You can drop to the knees for that modification. To move through this other flow, you'll just gently bend those elbows. They come into a 45-degree angle. The shoulder blades don't go below. Roll over the toes. Upward facing dog. Tops of the feet are off, or pressing into the mat. Lower body's off the mat. Maybe look up. Squeeze the glutes. Feels good. Curl the toes. Downward facing dog. Let's try it once with the breath together. Inhale the plank or drop down to the knees. Exhale down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's put it all together. Right leg high. Bend the knees, stack the hip. Bring it all the way through to the front. Follow it with the left foot. Feet together. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, rise. Nice deep breath in. Take a slight back bend. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, flat back. Hands to the mat. Left foot back. Right foot back. Find your plank and flow. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Take the right leg high. Bend the knees. Stack the hip. All the way through to the front. Drop your left knee. Inhale up. Exhale. Wings of a bird. Inhale up. Exhale. Wings. Inhale up. Curl that back toe, press up into a runner's lunge. Engage the core, belly button in tight. Lift the front toes and replant them. Press out to that back heel. Let's take wings of a bird here. Crown of the forehead forward. We're hovering above that right thigh. Inhale, hands down and up. Exhale, wings. Inhale, down and up. This time, keeping the hands up. Keep the hands shoulder length apart. Kicking off the back foot and moving into a warrior three. Maybe flex your left foot towards the floor. You're looking in between the hands down at the floor. Your left foot is dropped. Drop back into your runner's lunge. Kick off your left foot as you bring it to the right, feet together. Bring your hands to heart center. Sit down into a chair pose. Let's make adjustments. Let's roll the shoulders back. Lift the chest. Engage the core. Squeeze the thighs. Feel a little C curve in your lower back. Sit a little deeper. Take the crown of the forehead forward as you lean slightly forward. Engage the core. Come up off of the heels. Pause. Hands back. Wings of a bird. Hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, drop. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, flat back. Take the hands to the mat. Right foot back. Left foot back. Eyes to the elbows forward. Pause in your plank. And then when you're ready, take it through the flow. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling. Downward facing dog. Take it to the other side. Left leg high. Bend the knee, stack the hip. All the way through to the front. Drop that right knee. Inhale, rise. Wings of a bird. Inhale, down and up. Exhale, wings of a bird. Prop that back foot. Come up into your runner's lunge. Feel that left leg as you kick off that back foot. Moving into your warrior three. Point the toes towards the floor. Reach out through the heel. Leg up in alignment with the spine. Straighten your left leg. Press back into your runner's lunge. Feel the left leg. Right foot meets the left. Hands to heart center. Sit back down into the chair. Make all those adjustments. Squeeze the thighs. Come up off of the heels. Pause. Wings of a bird. Hands back to heart center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, drop. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, flat back. Hands to the mat. Left foot back. Right foot back. Find your plank and pause. Take a breath. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, take it through the flow. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg high. Bend the knees, stack the hip. Bring it all the way through to the front. Plant that back foot in a 15 or 45 degree angle. Inhale, rise as you press into that right foot. Just make adjustments. Hands to the hips. Take the right hip back as you take the left hip forward so you can feel the hips squared forward. Adjust the legs. Maybe you face the right foot slightly over to the left or the right, but however you can get your hips. So with the hips squared, you're going to press to the outside of that back foot. Feel the left inner thigh coming into the core. Squeeze your left glute as you lean into your right knee. One day that right knee or that right thigh is in alignment with the earth. Right knee is in alignment with the foot going forward and directly over that ankle. Hands up over the head. So we're shrinking from the waist down. We're lifting from the waist up. So as we move into our warrior one, make all of these adjustments. Squeeze your glute. Press the outside of that back foot. Let's take a slight back bend. Come back to center. Take your right hand to your right hip. Take your left hand. Maybe bring your chin in alignment with your left shoulder. Come back to center, hands up over the head. Straighten your right leg, open up, warrior two. Left foot goes out to the side, roll the shoulders. Lean into your right knee. Tuck the pelvic bone slightly forward. Squeeze the inner thighs. Press to the outside of that back foot. Find the alignment with the knee going forward with the foot, directly over the ankle. Roll the shoulder, squeeze a muscle to the bone as you reach out to the right and left middle finger. Engage the core, squeeze the inner thighs. Roll the shoulders back, squeeze the muscles to the bone, reach out. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sit a little deeper. Inhale, flip your right palm, hinge at the waist. Reverse warrior. Reach out to your right middle finger as you lean into your right knee. Press to the outside of that back foot. Slowly bring your right elbow to that right thigh. Take the left hand high. Bring the chin in alignment with the shoulder. Reach out to the outside of that back foot. Warrior two. Make all of those adjustments. Windmill your hands to the mat. Take the right foot back. Find your plank and take it through the flow. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take it to the other side. Left leg high. Bend the knee, stack the head. All the way through to the front. Plant that back foot. 15 or 45 degree angle. Inhale, rise. Warrior one. Let's make all those adjustments on this side. Hands to the hips. Right hip forward, left hip back. Feel that right inner thigh coming in. Press to the outside of that back foot. Lean into your left knee. Make sure it's in alignment with the foot going forward. Over the ankle, hands up over the head. Belly button in tight. Shrink from the waist down as you lift from the waist up. Inhale, lift. Take a slight back bend. Slowly come back to center. Right hand to that right hip. Left hand overhead. Come back to center. Straighten your left leg. Open up. Warrior two. Right foot's going out to the side. You're pressing to the outside of that right foot. Leaning into your left knee. Tucking the pelvic bone forward. Feel the inner thighs. Squeeze the glute. Roll the shoulders. Squeeze the muscle to the bone as you reach out to that left and right middle finger. Squeeze the glutes. Press to the outside of that back foot. Take a deep breath. Exhale, sit deeper. Inhale, flip your left palm, hinge forward. Reverse warrior. Reach out to that left middle finger. Left elbow to that left thigh. Right hand goes high. Chin in alignment with the shoulder as you look up to the right middle finger. Slowly come back up, warrior two.
Greetings, loved ones.
Take a deep breath.
Let's take a journey.
Exhale, windmill your hands to the floor. Left foot goes back. Find a plank and flow. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's put it together with the breath. Right leg high. Bend the knees, stack the hip. Bring it all the way to the front. Plant that back foot. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Wings of a bird. Inhale, down and up. Exhale, wings of a bird. Inhale, down and up. Straighten your right leg, warrior two. Flip your right palm, reverse warrior. Windmill your hands to the mat. Right foot goes back. Find your plank and flow. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg high. Bend the knees, stack the hip all the way through to the front. Plant that back foot. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Open up. Oh, wings of a bird. Sorry, my bad. Inhale, hands down and up. Wings of a bird. Inhale, down and up. Straight your left leg. Open up. Warrior two. Make those adjustments. Flip your left palm. Reverse warrior. Windmill your hands to the mat. Left leg goes back. Find a plank. Pause. Take a deep breath. And then when you're ready, take it through the flow. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Right leg high. Bend the knees, stack the hip all the way through to the front. Plant that back foot. One more time. Inhale up. Open up. Warrior two. Flip your right palm. Reverse warrior. Windmill your hands to the mat. Right foot goes back. Find your plank. Flow. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Left leg high. Bend the knees. Stack the hip all the way through to the front. Plant the back foot. Inhale, rise. Open up. Warrior two. With your left palm. Reverse. Windmill your hands to the mat. Left foot back. Find your plank. Flow. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Gently walk your hands towards your feet. Slowly rise one vertebra at a time. Take a breath. Enjoy it. Let's breathe. Take a sip of water if you need it.
All that ass hanging out. Bikinis, martinis, no ways, just a king and a queen. Katie, my lady. Look at here, baby.
Are you ready? Let's find some balance. Let's start left foot, right hand, right knee. Left hand, right ankle. Baby, jump. And then come to stillness. Roll your right ankle if you want to the left and the right. That right knee comes deep into that right armpit. Core is engaged. Squeeze your left glute. Maybe find a spot in front of you to focus on. Just keep your left hand where it's at. You're going to take your right middle finger around that right big toe. Take your left hand out to the side. Gently open your hip over to the right. Find your balance. And then when you're ready, gently kick into your right foot. And then open that hip over to the right. Yeah, nice job. Beautiful. Asia, is that you back there? Hi. Let's find balance on that other leg. Balance on the right leg. Left hand, left knee, right hand, left ankle. Roll that left knee up. And then when you're ready, come to stillness. Engage the core. Left elbow, left knee, roll the shoulders back. Squeeze the right glute. Lift your right toes, replant them. Hold on to that left ankle. Left middle finger comes around that left big toe. Take your right hand out to the side. Gently open your hip over to the left. And then you're going to kick into your left hand. Open the hip over further. Yeah. Yay. Nice job. Well done. Let's shake it off. Okay. Let's find some balance at center. Feet hip width apart. Take the hands out in front, like they're sitting on your shoulder. Let's sit down into a chair. Make adjustments. Take the knees out, bring them back in. Lift the toes, replant, sit a little deeper. Engage the core. Bring the shoulder blades just slightly together as you reach out to the fingertips. Engage the core. Sit deeper. Lift the toes, replant. Feel the muscles in the legs, feel the glutes. Slowly rise. Nice. Keep the arms where they're at. High as you can up onto those heels. Then you want to keep the back straight. I'm not going to do this one with you. We're just going to slowly slide down a wall. You want to keep the ankles up as high as you can. So maybe pause, lift the heels higher. Engage the core, sit a little deeper. Stay against that wall. Slowly rise. Release, shake it off. Hey, one more. I like to bring my feet just a little bit closer together. Maybe lift the heels up about 1 or 2 inches, just slightly. And then bring the knees together. You want to keep the knees together. You have a $100 bill, you don't want to lose it. Take the hands out in front of you, like they're on your someone's shoulders. Slowly lower. You can come all the way down to sit onto the heels if that's in your practice. It's okay if you can't. We're squeezing the thighs continually. Come up 3 or 4 inches, the knees are pointing towards the floor. Feel the glutes slowly rise. Release. And shake it off. Alright, let's come to the back of the mat. We're going to do our planes and then we'll come onto the mat. 2 on each side. I love to do this here when we have the space, so come off the mat as much as you can. Let's find some breath. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, hands up. Bring the palms together. Right leg comes up in a 45-degree angle. Lengthen the body on that left-hand side. The belly button's in tight. Palms together, cross the thumbs. Walk the biceps up the ears, lengthening the body. Take a deep breath in, reach up. Exhale, land the right heel, the ball of the foot, the toes spread wide. Inhale off that back foot. Exhale, hinge at the waist as the hands come back, shoulder blades naturally come together. The crown of the forehead goes forward. Keep that left toe pointed. That helps keep the top of that left foot parallel to the floor. Lift the chest. Straighten the right leg. Left leg a little higher. Slowly bring the hands to heart center. Bend your left knee. Flex your left foot. Feel the muscles in that right leg and that right glute as you slowly rise. Inhale, hands up. Taking it directly to the other side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, land. Inhale, up. Exhale, hinge. Making all those adjustments that you just made on the opposite side. Taking the right leg high. Reaching out through that right toe as you point it away. Lift the chest. Roll the shoulder blades together. Reach out to the right and left middle finger.
Go, sisters. Hey, sisters, go, sisters, go.
Slowly bring the hands to heart center. Bend your right knee. Flex your right foot. Slowly rise. With the left leg and that left glute. One more time each side. Inhale up. Exhale, land. Inhale up. Exhale, hinge.
You wanna give it a go?
Bend the back knee. Hands to heart center. Slowly rise. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale, land. Inhale up. Exhale, hinge. All the way. Point that toe away. Beautiful. Bend that back knee, hands to heart center. So the muscles in that standing leg and that left foot slowly came up. Yay, release it. Everybody come down onto the mat, onto your back. Bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug.
Yeah, yeah.
to the left and the right. And then let's get a little bit of ab work here. Let's bring the heels close to the glutes. Let's just take the palms face up next to the body for a minute. Take a breath. Take the right palm down. Take the left palm down. We're going to gently press the palms, lifting the hips up off of the floor. Roll one shoulder at a time underneath you. If you can, walk the heels a little bit closer. You're squeezing the glutes as you press up through the hips. If you want, bring the hands to the waist to help lift the hips a little higher. Don't rest into the hands. Squeeze the glutes, press up through the hips. Come up high off of the heels. Squeeze the glutes, press up through the hips. Lower the heels. Lift the toes and the balls of the feet up. Squeeze the glutes, press up through the hips. Lower the toes. Slowly lower one vertebra at a time. Come all the way down. Keep the fists next to the body. Lift the hips towards the sky. We're going to take a couple here. Slowly come back down. Lift the hips to the sky. Squeeze the glutes up at the top. Take it back and forth, however fast or slow your body's wanting to move. Lower all the way down, bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug, circles to the left and the right. Let's bring the heels close to the glutes. Bring the bottoms of the feet together. Let's take a butterfly here, but let's press the heels together. Feel that engage the glutes and the inner thighs, and then relax it. Lift the upper body up off of the floor, look in between your legs. Take your hands deep in between your legs, grab those muscles, pull them towards the body as you lower the head and the shoulder blades to the floor. Release, hands underneath the knees to help bring the knees back together. Take little circles to the left and the right. And then bring the hands on the knees at center. Take the right hand out to the side. Left hand finds the right knee. Take the body over to the left. Feel a side twist. Maybe feel a little pop in the back. Relax the hips. Come back to center. Right hand, left knee, pull it across. Left hand out to the side. Come back to center, hands out to the side, palms down. Take it side to side. Keep the knees in tight. Just a minute. Come back to center, legs go up to straight. Flex the toes towards the face, reach out for the heels. Palms are still face down next to the body in the letter T. Keep your toes flexed and then point the toes here. Just roll the ankles in and out. Take it in the opposite direction. Flex the toes towards the face. Reach out through those heels. Take the right leg out into a hover position. Still pointing the toes towards the face. Reaching out for the right heel. Take your left leg into a 45-degree angle. Engage the core. The hands are still out to the side. Bring the right leg up. Bend the right knee. Take the left leg out to straight. Reaching out for the heel. Flexing the toe towards the face. That right leg's in a 45-degree angle. Slowly come up, switch to the other side, lower down into the hover. Take it back and forth. Point the toes, continuing with that same movement, moving a little bit faster with the music. Take the legs out, take the right leg out. Take the right leg up, left leg goes out. Flex the feet. Point the toes. Yogi bicycles. Take the legs out to a circular motion. Take it in the opposite direction. Toes are still pointed. One side's more awkward than the other. Flex the feet to the sky. Take the hands up. Lift the upper body. Bring the hands back behind those calves or back behind those knees, whatever feels good. And then just take the head back if you can. Bring those feet up over the head. Taking a plow pose, toes to touch. Slowly lower one vertebra bend the knees, grab onto the toes, happy baby, take the hips side to side, rock your baby. Come to stillness, press the lower back into the mat, dip the chin just slightly, pause. Just breathe. Take the legs back up to straight, back into a 45-degree angle, hands back behind the head. Let's make an L shape with the upper body. So take the right elbow to the floor, elbow goes high. Come back to center, right elbow goes high, left elbow to the back. Back to center. Take it back and forth, however slow or fast you choose. Knee back and center, knees into the chest. Circles to the left and the right. Roll the body all the way up. Roll yourself around onto the mat. You're going to lower yourself all the way down into a baby cobra. We're going to get the lower back again. Build your baby cobra. Make all those adjustments. Zipping up the legs, reaching out through the toes. Gently pressing into the palms of the hands. And then gently rising up into a king cobra. Take the head back. Maybe squeeze the glutes. Gently come to center, bend the left elbow. Come to center, bend the right elbow. Come back to center, knees go out to the side, press back, child's pose, third eye to the mat, palms forward. Walk the hands over to the left, lean into the right shoulder. Come back to center, take the hands over to the right, lean into the left shoulder. Come back to center, bring the body all the way forward, back into that baby cobra. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, up, king cobra. Exhale, back, child's pose. Draw the body up in that cat-like state, coming all the way up. Lower down, baby cobra. Inhale, lift. Exhale, king cobra. Sorry, my bad. And then press back into child's pose. Drawing the body up one last time, that cat pose. Lower the body down, build your baby cobra. Inhale. Come up into your king cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Slowly come all the way forward, lower yourself down. Right ear to the mat, palms face up next to the body. Rock the hips side to side. Maybe bend the knees and take the feet side to side for a reverse windshield wiper. Come to center. Bring the chin to the mat. Bring the tops of the feet onto the mat. Let's take the right palm down, left palm down. Let's gently press into the palms as we zip up the legs, pressing into the tops of the feet and slowly rising. Roll the right shoulder, roll the left shoulder, fingertips. And then lengthen the spine by dipping the chest, or the chin towards the chest. You're pressing into the tops of the feet as you reach out through those toes, lengthening out through the crown of the head. Take the right leg up as you press into the top of the left foot. Lower the right leg. Take the left leg, reach back, pressing into the top of the right foot. Left foot comes down, right foot comes up, wings of a bird. Left hand comes up, wings of a bird. Bring the chin closer to the chest. Lift the feet up off the mat as you reach out through the toes. Toes are together. Let's look up. Gently bend the knees. Reach back. Grabbing onto the ankles, toes together. Gently kick up, forward roll. Allow yourself to walk the body back and forth with just the breath. Gently release. Hands underneath the shoulders. Gently press up and back into a child's pose. Or bring the knees together. And take the palms face up next to the thighs for stone pose. Third eye to the mat. Allow the shoulders to melt over the sides of the knees. Bring the hands on either side of the knees. Slowly rise, coming up. Nice deep breath in. Pause. Let's take both hands over to the right. Take a little side twist. Come back to center, right hand finds that left knee, roll the left shoulder, side twist. And then come back to center. Let's bring the elbows up like this, and then just take the elbows over to the right. Do a side twist. Come back to center. Take it over to the left. Come back to center. Take it over to the right. Back to center. Over to the left. And then back to center. Let's come back onto our backs. Bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug. Circles to the left and the right on the lower back. Take the legs out to straight, take the palms face up. Just take a moment, maybe squeeze the glutes, relax, wiggle around, and then come to stillness and take a couple breaths. Yay, let's rock the body all the way up. You're gonna come back around onto your mat. This time you're gonna take the right knee forward. You're going to point that right knee towards the top of your mat. Fall onto your right thigh. Take your right toe, pointing it away. And then you're just going to square off the hips the best you can here and lower down over that right leg. And you can play with it a little bit by pressing into the top of that left foot, bringing the left knee up off the mat, maybe squeezing the glute as you reach out to that left big toe. And always relaxing it on an exhalation. And then let's gently come up, take the hands on either side of that right knee. Drop your left hip just a little bit. Squeeze your left glute. Press into the top of your left foot, bringing the left knee up off of the mat. And then release. Let's take a king pigeon here, coming onto your right shin, that right heel on the muscle in between the legs. Walk the hands towards the body, roll the shoulders. Maybe rest the head in between the shoulder blades. Maybe bring the hands up off of the mat. You're dropping your left hip, you're squeezing your left glute. Gently come forward as you do. Lean into your right hand. Bend your left knee. Taking the left toe, pointing it towards the sky. Take the left hand back to grab onto that left ankle notch. And then kick, coming up straight. Bring the left shoulder forward as you kick. Squeeze your left glute as you drop your left hip. Look up. Come back to center, gently leaning forward. Release your left foot. We're going to take those hands on either side of the right foot. Take the right leg back. Reach out through that right heel. Maybe paint the mat with your toe. And then come all the way down, right ear to the mat. Palms face up next to the body so that space you created in that right leg should feel just slightly longer. If it feels good, reverse windshield wiper, walk the heels side to side. Come to center, hands underneath the shoulders, press the body up off of the mat, left knee comes forward. Falling onto your left hip, pointing your left toe away, spreading off the hips, and then relaxing over that left leg. Gently walk the hands towards the body. Pause here. Let's take that king pigeon, coming onto the top of that left shin, placing that left heel on the muscle in between the legs. Walk the hands towards the body, maybe find some balance here. Drop your right hip, maybe press it to the top of that right foot. Look up. Gently come forward as you do. Lean into your left hand as you bend your right knee. Take your right hand back to grab. Keep that right toe pointed towards the sky. Good. Bring your right shoulder forward. Get deeper. Squeeze your right glutes off your right hip. Great. Release. Fall onto your left side. Take that foot back. Let's come in. Take that left foot all the way back. Roll that foot back and forth. Then come all the way down onto the mat. Left ear to the mat. Palms face up next to the body. Rock the hips side to side. Relax. And then let's bring our hands underneath the shoulders, bringing the chin back to center. We're going to peel ourselves up off of the mat, and we're going to come into a fixed firm or hero pose. So you're going to come to sit in between your heels, making sure that if this bothers your knees, don't do this. Or you can just bring it and stay right here. But we're stretching the ankles and the top of those thighs. You can stay right here. This is a beautiful place to stay. If you want to go deeper, let's bring the hands back behind us. Lift the hips up off of the mat. Take the right hip up and the left hip up. Come back to center. Kind of wiggle around and then just gently lower back down. Again, you can stay right here. To go deeper, come down onto those forearms. If you've got the forearms, lift the hips once again. And then relax the back down. Full expression. You come all the way down. Bring the hands up over the head. And just feel wherever you're at. Lift the left hip up. Relax it. Lift the right hip up. Bring the hands underneath the ankles. For me, this is how I get up. And then come up one elbow at a time. Bring the hands coming up. And then let's take stone pose. Paws up at the top. Curl the hands here. Third eye to the mat. Shoulders drip over the side of those knees. And then bring the hands on either side of those knees. Let's slowly come up. And then just lean back. Take your right leg out just straight. So you're sitting on the mat. That left foot's off to the side. Let me turn around. And then let's bring the hands up over the head. And then let's just gently come forward. You don't need to take them on either side of that leg. Just take them forward. Maybe rest the hands and then just kind of melt forward. You can flex the toe towards the face. Reach out to that right heel. Maybe gently press away from the palms as you bring the body forward. Walk the hands slowly back up. Release that left leg out. We're going to take that right leg back. Find yourself all squared off and comfortable. Bring the hands up over the head. And then let's just gently come forward. Find your hands where it's the most comfortable. And just relax the body forward.
I'll give you eyes of blue. I'll give you a man who wants to rule the world.
Walk the hands towards the body. Release the right leg out straight. Let's inhale and center. And then exhale, slowly come down over those legs. Bring the nose towards the knee. And then slowly come up. Let's get a side twist while we're here. Bend that right knee. Take the left hand around. Roll the right shoulder. Lengthen the spine. Sitting up straight. Bring that left or the right knee in tight. Release. Right leg goes out. Right arm comes around that left leg. Rolling the left shoulder. Looking over the left shoulder. And then coming back to center. We're going to take the legs out in front of us. I never do this one. It's not my favorite, but it's time to do it. Let's take both pose. Bring your feet up. Bring your hands back behind you. You can bend those knees just a little bit. Flex the toes like you're sitting in a chair. Find some balance here. Stay right here. If you want to go further, you can straighten the legs. Find some balance. Bring the palms face up in front. Engage the core. Then slowly release forward. Hold the feet towards you for a seated butterfly. Grab onto those toes. Take the knees towards the floor, sitting up straight. Take the elbows out as you bring the nose towards the toes, knees towards the floor. Feel that stretch across the shoulder blades. Slowly come back up. Take those feet out in front of you. One more boat pose. Bring the feet up. Let's keep the toes flexed this time. Let's keep the hands behind the knees for just a hot second. Feet are hip width apart. Engage the core. Palms face down. Slowly lower back this time. Grab onto the toes. Take a happy baby. Knees to the underarms. Press the lower back into the mat. Yay! Let's roll the body all the way up. Let's get a chest opener. Come around onto the mat. You should feel pretty loose. We're almost done. Press the tops of the feet into the mat.
Single baby.
Let's do tail pose. Let's try different options. Feet on the floor, toss the feet. Feet are hip width apart. You can even curl the toes, a little less space to go back. Roll the shoulders, palms forward like you're in a mountain pose. You can stay right here. You can get a really deep opening of the chest. You can drop into those shoulders and stay here, looking up at the sky. If you want to go deeper, gently take the hips slightly forward. Take one hand back at a time, grabbing onto the heels. It fits perfectly in between that thumb and forefinger. Set the hips forward, resting the head in between the shoulder blades. Maybe squeeze the glutes as you press the hips forward. You can fulfill all your dreams. Party here, party there, everywhere. Yay, now when you're ready, slowly come up one side at a time. Slowly come down, being mindful of the spine. Hands come down, take the knees out, toes together, and child's pose. Walk the hands towards the body, eyes up at the top, sitting up straight. And then bring the knees back together, palms face up, stone pose, roll those shoulders to the outside of those knees. Hands on either sides of the knees. As you slowly come back up, we're going to come around onto our mat, and we're going to take our legs out into a V shape. YogaPop. Let's bring our hands back behind us. Press yourself up and forward. Let's flex the toes towards the face and reach out the toes, rolling the ankles out and in. We're going to enjoy our stretch and be in it for a minute tonight, so just allow yourself to feel good. I'll go through different adjustments that you can make. And then let's try to work our nose towards the floor. Let's come to center. Flex the toes towards the face, bringing the heels up off of the mat. You're squeezing the muscles to the bone in the legs as you sit up straight. Bring the hands up over the head. Take a nice deep breath in. Flex the toes towards the face, reaching up to the heels. On an exhale, relax the legs, and then allow the body to slowly come forward. Once the hands touch, slow motion elevator, slowly towards the floor. Work the breath as you inhale, feel the glutes expanding, that energy going down the thighs. As you exhale, draw that energy up into the core, squeeze the belly button in tight. Relaxing forward with each exhalation. Maybe take the hands out to the ankle. Maybe that feels better. Maybe take a few breaths here. Maybe take the palms face up next over the thighs, back behind you, and allowing the upper body to melt forward.
Can't deny. I'm so obsessed. My heart is filled to be right out my untrimmed chest. I believe in you like a virgin, you're Madonna, and I'm always gonna want.
Hands in front of you. Gently press to the palms of the hands, slowly coming up. Nice deep breath in, smile up at the top because it feels good. Bring that left foot to the inside of that right thigh. We'll inhale up the center, twist the waist towards that right leg, one hand on either side of the right foot, nose towards the knee.
Tonight, where you can come around, watching you's the only drug I need. So gangsta, I'm so low, you're the only one I'm dreaming of. You see, I can be myself and finally. In fact, there's nothing I can't be. I want the world to see you be with me. Hey, soul sister, hey.
Nice deep breaths. Really allow the body to open up as you inhale. Relax the body forward with each exhalation, releasing resistance. You're going to find that right hand on the outside of the right foot or right leg. Left hand on the outside of the right foot or the right leg. As you look underneath your left armpit, take your right hand and wave at me, and then take your right palm face up in front of you. So you can drop that right shoulder as you lift your left shoulder towards the sky. You're breathing into that left upper rib cage and that left lower back. If it's more comfortable and you think that you can get more of a stretch, you can even just bring that hand up over the head like this and feel the stretch here. As you exhale, relax that left knee and that left hip towards the floor. As you inhale, lifting the left shoulder, deep breath. Hands to the outside of that right foot. Take your left ear on that left bicep, falling forward to the inside of your right foot, lifting your right hip up and pressing it back here.
I need some shelter, my own protection, baby. Be with myself in center, clarity, peace, serenity.
Nose back towards the knee. Hand on either side of that leg. Nice deep breaths. Slowly draw the hands up that right leg. Taking them over to the left leg. Take that right leg, point it back, pointing the right toe away. Pause here for just a moment. And then let's just come forward. Take the hands out in front of you. Bring the third eye to the floor. You can gently press away from the palms, setting the hips towards the heels. Gently walk the hands all the way over to the left, lean into your right shoulder. Come back to center, walk the hands over to the right, lean into the left shoulder.
I must take the baby steps till
Walk the hands towards the body. We're going to bring the hands back behind us. Let's start by bringing the fingertips to point towards the knee. Let's just lean back and then just kind of wiggle into your chest. Rest the head in between the shoulder blades. Press the palms, getting that deep stretch and opening of the chest. Slowly come back up, pause up at the top, bring the hands back behind you, lift the hips up, take the right hip up, come back to center, replant, stay right here. We're reaching out through our right knee, feeling that stretch here, and on the right ankle, come back onto the forearms if that's in your practice. You can stay here, feel the stretch, reaching out for the knee, full expression, hands up over the head. Take Take the left leg out to straight. We're gonna put on what I call squeeze pants. So you're gonna flex the toes towards your face. Squeeze the muscle to the bone of the leg. Squeeze the glutes. Bring the toes closer to the knees. The whole body's engaged from the waist down. Wiggle around. Squeeze as tight as you can. Release fully and completely. Draw the body up on the right hand side. You'll bring that right foot to the inside of that left thigh, taking it to the other side. Inhaling up and center, twisting at the waist. One hand on the other side of the left foot, nose towards the knee. Maybe lift the hip and replant it, and relax the body first. Left hand on the outside of the left foot, right hand on the outside of the left foot, lifting your right shoulder. Take your left hand, lay that knee, then take your left palm face up, relaxing your left shoulder towards the floor as you lift the right shoulder. Deep breaths, right upper rib cage, right lower back. Relaxing the right knee and the right hip towards the floor on the exhalation. And then let's just rest that right here on that right bicep. Hands come to the outside of that left foot. Let the body roll forward, coming to the inside of that right left foot.
Run for president, even if there ain't no precedent. Switching up the messaging, I'm about to add a little estrogen.
Bring the nose back towards the knees.
Pay my rent, only exes that I care about are in my fucking closet.
Gently draw the hands up that left leg. Lean over to the right. Take that left leg back, pointing the left toe away, sitting up straight. And then let's come forward here, hand down front, third eye to the mat. Walk the hands over to the right. Lean into that left shoulder. Walk the hands back to center. Hands go over to the left. Lean into the right shoulder. Walk the hands towards the body. Bring the hands back behind you. This time stay up on the fingertips. Lift, get into those chest muscles. Press the head in between the shoulder blades. Gently come back to center and then lean back. Bend the elbows. Lift the hips towards the sky. Left hip up. Replant all the way down. Come down to those forearms. Pause here. We're now reaching out to the left knee. Stretch on the top. That left ankle takes the body all the way down. Hands up over the head. Left leg goes out to straight. Right leg goes out to straight. Put on those squeeze pants. Flex the toes towards the face. Reach out to those heels. Engage the glutes. Muscle to the bone. Wiggling around. Gently relax. Slowly come up. We're going to come back onto our mats, onto our backs. Bring the knees into the chest. Inversion here, dead bug. Feet to the sky. Zombie your hands right here in front of you. Just feel that energy moving from the fingertips and the toes down the arms and the legs. Drop the knees into the armpits, grab the toes, lower back to the mat, dip the chin just slightly. Come to stillness or rock the baby. And then relax the hands to the knees, toes together. Let's make circles with the knees here. And just kind of feel the body, see if there's anything else that your body needs before we come into that final resting space of Shavasana for complete and total relaxation.
Shit, fuck, I didn't know it was in there right there.
Yay! Thank you, girls of the world, for that playlist. Did you guys have fun? Yay. You guys What? Right? I thought that I would be a good one. I told you I've been messing with it all day. She was number one, and then she was in the middle, and then I was like, no, you gotta enter at the end. She's so positive. Are you guys ready? Oh, it's a little tired. So for Shavasana, all you need to do is just come into complete and total relaxation. If it's uncomfortable for you to lie on your back for a period of time, you can always make adjustments. And we want to find ourselves coming into a comfortable and relaxing state. If you tend to get chilly after yoga like I do, you can throw something over the body to keep it warm. And then let's just take 3 deep breaths together, inhaling through the nose, exhaling out the mouth. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out the mouth. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out the mouth. And just take a moment and scan the body from the top of the head to the bottoms of the feet and just relax fully and completely. Relax the muscles of the face, the muscles in the neck, the shoulders, the muscles around the shoulder blades, relaxing the left arm and the left hand, the left fingers, relaxing the right arm and the right hand and the right fingers. Relaxing the center of the body, maybe feeling the body melting to the left and to the right. Relaxing that left leg and that left foot, the left toes. Relaxing the right leg, the right foot, and the right toes. And then take your awareness to where the body is connected to the earth here. Take your awareness to the pressure points where the body is connected to the earth here and illuminate a bright white light. See the white light as you look through the skins of the eyes and start to draw roots below you like a tree in your visualization. As you look through the skins of the eyes and just take notice of any energy moving in and around, any colors fading in and out. Feel the complete and total stillness of the physical body. And then take and create a line in your visualization of the base of the spine, illuminating the pelvic bone in the spine, and then illuminating all the bones through the body. Take that line of energy at the base of the spine and take it deep into the earth's core in your visualization. Visualize it circling up that earth core energy, and then bringing it back up that line, bringing that energy and that light into those roots and filling the body up. As you inhale, fill the breath at the top of the breath, where you're neither breathing in or breathing out, you just are. And then exhale that energy and white light through the body on the exhalation, filling it, pouring through the body layer by layer, sending it out through those pressure points into those roots, down that line around the earth's core, as you breathe it back up through the body once again. Without moving, feel the arms and the legs, the hands and the feet. With each inhalation, drawing that white light and energy up through those pressure points, filling the body up like a steam, breathing it into the outer layers of the skin and beyond through the aura, feeling it on the exhalation, layer by layer, as it melts down through the body. As you send it out through those pressure points into those roots, down that line around the earth's core, as you breathe it back up through the body once again. And then, just like you would take a sparkler on the 4th of July and create what appeared to be full circles of light, take that same visualization and feel it and see it at the base of the big toe, feeling it in the second toe, and the third toe, the fourth toe, the pinky toe. Feel that white light spinning round and round at the ankles, at the knees, at the top of the leg where it connects at the pelvic bone. Feel it circling around the waist. It should feel as you move it round and round at the waist like you're moving a hula hoop around the waist. Take it round and round at the shoulder where it connects. Take it round and round at the elbows, the wrists. at the base of the thumb, the forefinger, the middle finger, and the ring finger. Breathe. Know that this energy is cleansing, purging, and purifying the body to the gene core cell level. You're creating more awareness. Feel that energy spinning around at each part that we've touched the body. Feel an energy line at the third eye located in the center of the forehead, in between the eyebrows, and feel a line of energy shooting out through the forehead, out to the universe, and through the brain. Visualize your pineal gland in the center of that stream of energy, and then send it out through that pressure point on the back of the skull into the earth. Breathe. As you look through the skins of the eyes, see and feel the shape of the body lit up with the brightest of widest lights, with the skeletal system lit up, healing and strengthening the bones from the inside out, expanding that energy from the bones to the underlying layers of the skin, feeling that energy coming in through those pressure points, feeling that energy spinning around all those places we've touched in the body. Take your awareness to the very center of the palms. Feel the energy in the center of the palm. 2 laser lights moving through the center of the palm. And then take your awareness to the pads of the fingertips and the fingernails and connect with the energy here by feeling that tingling sensation. And then feel that same tingling sensation on the pads of the toes and the toenails, feeling it on the ball of the foot. And then take your awareness to the first chakra located in between the legs at the base of the spine as you direct your awareness into this space, igniting the color red, seeing the color red through the skins of the eyes here, taking a deep breath in and breathing it into the outer layers of the skin and beyond through the aura, feeling it on the exhalation layer by layer as it melts down through the body. As you send it out through those pressure points, into those roots, down that line around the Earth's core, as you breathe it back up through the body once again. Feel that energy in this space and how the energy moves through each chakra for you. Maybe it spins to the left or the right, maybe it shifts to the right or the left, or maybe it just expands out like an inhalation and then collapses back into itself like an exhalation. Know that the energy in this space, feel that energy on that muscle in between the legs, maybe feeling that tingling sensation. This is where we master our body. This is where we ground and find our individuality, security, and stillness. This is where we hold those opportunities of courage and patience. Allow yourself the opportunity of courage to speak your truth and to live your authentic life. The courage to bring new energy into your experience. Maybe it's something small. Maybe it's making a left instead of a right. Maybe it's changing jobs, moving to another state. Know that every person, place, or thing is being placed in front of you to lead you into your higher enlightenment. All good experiences and all bad experience, quote unquote. And then allow yourself the opportunity of patience, feeling that energy here. Patience with finding the courage to speak your truth and to live your authentic life and to do it without the acceptance or permission of another. Allow yourself the opportunity of patience as you move throughout your day and you come across people who try your patience. Remember that everybody's coming from a different level of consciousness. Everyone's coming from different backgrounds, different experiences, different beliefs. There is no right or wrong. It's just different levels of consciousness. Everything moving more into more of an awakening, a more awakened state. Rediscovering who we are outside of this physical body and these personalities that we've created for this lifetime. Remember that time is infinite. Remember that energy is infinite. Be patient with with your growth, with your progress. Be patient with the good times and be patient with the bad times, seeing and feeling gratitude in all of it. And then feel that energy starting to rise up the center, the core of the body, up the spine as it rises up from that first chakra, moving up into the second chakra, located just below the belly button, igniting the color orange. Seeing the color orange through the skins of the eyes here, taking a deep breath in, breathing into the outer layers of the skin and beyond through the aura, feeling it on the exhalation, layer by layer, as it melts down through the body, as you send it out through those pressure points, into those roots, down that line around the earth's core, as you breathe it back up through the body once again. Feel that energy pouring through this space, clearing that space with the orange light, releasing any blockages or dis-ease within the intestines and the internal organs. This is where we give and receive, where we hold our emotions. This is where we hold health, family, and tolerance, where we create and assimilate to new ideas. Without moving, feel the arms and the legs, the hands and the feet. So those dimmed lines of where the physical body is connected to the earth as you go deeper into your meditation. And as we work on mastering our mind and work on silencing those thoughts of the mind, and for some reason this evening the thoughts just keep coming in, just don't engage with them, don't speak back to them, bring your awareness back to the breath and the feel of the body, the sound of my voice. And maybe ask yourself, are those thoughts more valuable than working on mastering your mind and finding that presence? Breathe. Without moving, feel the arms and the legs, the hands and the feet. And then feel that energy rising up the center, the core of the body, up the spine as it rises from that second chakra up into the third chakra, located at the sternum where the ribs come together, igniting the color yellow. If you've ever looked into the sun and looked away because of its brightness, bring that same brightness and intensity into this space, breathing it to the outer layers of the skin and beyond through the aura, feeling it on the exhalation, layer by layer, as it melts down through the body. As you send it out through those pressure points, into those roots, down that line around the earth's core, as you breathe it back up through the body once again. Breathe. Feel the energy pouring through this space. This is where we hold our immortality, our will, and our personal power. This is where we awaken and transform. And remembering that we are immortal as we are part of that infinite energy that was, is, and will be. And remembering that energy never dies, it only changes its vibration or form to allow for different experiences. Breathe. Without moving, feel the arms and the legs and the hands and the feet. Feel the energy in the pads of the fingertips, the pads of the toes, the stillness of the body as the energy rises up the center, the core of the body, up the spine, and rises from the third chakra into the fourth chakra, located at the heart center, igniting the color green. Seeing the color green through the skins of the eyes here, taking a deep breath in, breathing into the outer layers of the skin and beyond through the aura, feeling it on the exhalation, layer by layer, as it melts down through the body. As you send it out through those pressure points, into those roots, down that line around the earth's core, as you breathe it back up through the body once again. Feel the heart opening with the energy. Feel that energy pouring through the heart center and feel it in the bone of the chest plate. Feel it moving through the body, cleansing and clearing this space. Visualize the color green entering the ventricle system. This is where we hold divine and unconditional love, forgiveness, compassion, and understanding. And we show these things to ourselves first before we can authentically share them with another. This is where we balance and hold group consciousness and our oneness with life. Breathe. Without moving, feel the arms and the legs, the hands and the feet. And then feel the energy rising up from that heart center as it moves up the center, the core of the body, up the spine, and into the throat center, igniting the color baby blue. Seeing the color baby blue through the skins of the eyes here, taking a deep breath in, breathing it into the outer layers of the skin and beyond through the aura, feeling it on the exhalation, layer by layer, as it melts down through the body. As you send it out through those pressure points, into those roots, down that line around the Earth's core, as you breathe it back up through the body once again. So that energy clearing this space for a clear voice and for clear communication. This is where we speak our peace, our truth, our wisdom, and our knowledge, and we choose to do it with honesty, reliability, gentleness, and kindness at all times. Remember that nobody's going to speak to you more than you speak to yourself with the thoughts in your head. Remember that you're the observer of those thoughts, that you are not those thoughts. It's the workings of the mind. So remember to choose kind words, and anything outside of kindness and compassion and understanding is just a thought. It doesn't exist. Breathe. And then feel the energy rising up the center, the core of the body, up the spine as it rises up from that throat center and up into the third eye, igniting the color indigo. See the color indigo through the skins of the eyes here, taking a deep breath in, breathing it into the outer layers of the skin and beyond through the aura, feeling it on the exhalation, layer by layer, as it melts down through the body, as you send it out pressure points into those roots, down that line around the Earth's core. As you breathe it back up through the body once again, feel that stream of energy moving from the third eye through the brain and out through the pressure point on the back of the head, the pineal gland in the center of that stream of energy, releasing any calcification, allowing us more access to those parts of the brain we're currently attached from. Take the awareness of the breath and breathe at the top of the nose into the third eye, and then past the third eye into the crown of the head, igniting the color violet. Seeing the color violet through the skins of the eyes here, taking a deep breath in, breathing into the outer layers of the skin and beyond through the aura, feeling it on the exhalation, layer by layer, as it melts down through the body, as you send it out through those pressure points, into those roots, down that line around the Earth's core, as you breathe it back up through the body once again. Feel that energy at the crown of the head. This is where we hold the unification of the higher self with our human personality, our oneness with the infinite, which we are, for there is no separation one from another. There is no greater than, there is no less than. There just is energy vibrating at different levels of vibration, of consciousness. Breathe. As you look through the skins of the eyes, see and feel the shape of the body lit up with the brightest of widest lights, with the rainbow moving down the center of the body. And remember, the reason why we all connect with the rainbow in the sky is it already resides within our being. Feel that energy at the crown of the head, and on the next move that energy in through the crown, igniting the color violet, indigo, baby blue, green, yellow, orange, red, moving down the legs and into the feet. On the next feel that tingling sensation on the feet, moving up the legs, igniting the red, the orange, the yellow, the green, the baby blue, the indigo, and the violet out through the crown of the head. As you look through the skins of the eyes, see and feel the shape of the body lit up with the brightest of brightest lights, with the rainbow going down the center of the body. And on your next deep breath in, allow yourself to breathe this spiritual visualization right out of the physical body. Allow it to hover above the physical form. And on the exhalation, feel the two separate as the physical body melts into itself layer by layer. And then on your next deep breath in, as you breathe into the outer layers of the skin and beyond through the aura, grabbing back onto your spiritual visualization. And on the exhalation, feel the two melting back together, layer by layer. Breathe. Feel the complete and total stillness of the physical body here in this present moment, with the energy moving through the body. Feel the body calm and relaxed and present. Know that you have cleansed and purged and purified the body to the gene core cell level. Feel the complete and total stillness of the body here, but feel awareness coming in through sound, through temperature. Noticing how the fabric fills on the body as you inhale and exhale. Noticing warmth and coolness. Noticing the silence. Listening through the ears, looking through the skins of the eyes. And then without using the mind to come back into a more aware and awakened state, feel the body and see how the body chooses to manifest itself back into a more aware and awakened state. That may look and feel like wiggling the fingers and the toes, maybe moving into a stretch. Maybe it's simply opening the eyes and allowing the body to wake up around the eyes. And then when you're ready, slowly coming onto your left or your right hand side, bringing the knees into the chest. Give yourself a pause here to show gratitude for this position, as this is the position we came into this lifetime in, and this is how we'll go forward until our next practice. Having cleansed and purged and purified our bodies and created new energy around ourselves, new brain wavelengths. Take a moment and show gratitude to the physical body and all those parts working in unison, the brain and the heart, the liver, the lungs, the skin. Take a moment and show gratitude to all of those things outside of the physical body, known and unknown to us, working in unison, the sun and the moon, the stars, the space in between all of these beings of energy, that same space that has energy running through it, that same space at the top and the bottom of our breath where we're neither breathing in or breathing out, we just are, just like space. Take a moment, show special gratitude to this earth. Remember that this earth is a living organism. It's energy holding that vibration of a planetary experience, and it allows us to live on its surface, to eat its food and to drink its water. And then when you're ready, slowly coming up into a seated position and bringing your hands to your heart center, taking a deep breath in through the nose and exhaling out your mouth to seal off your practice. On all planes of consciousness, in any and all dimensions, in the north, south, east, west, above, below, and within, around everything that ever was, everything that is, and everything that will be. We cast the rings past not of air, of earth, of fire, of metal, of wood, of water, and of spirit. May that which comes to us, may that which comes from us, and may that which comes through us, may it always be the All's own pure love, truth, life, light, and wholeness. We are all one held in the infinite living mind of the All, and there is no separation one from another. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. Yay.